Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Thursday to you all. Hopefully, your week is going great. Today, this one, I'm just so incredibly intrigued by. So, let me kind of set like a backstory kind of thing. I love knowing people's backgrounds and people's backstories when it comes to becoming idols and things like that. That's why whenever we see a group debut, we always allocate a chunk of time to go on K profiles and read what their background is, so you could kind of get a rough idea of if they were a dancer, how invested they were in what type of dance, or what type of music they like, things like that. And then sometimes you get the really weird stories I wanted to be a doctor, but then I got casted, I went to auditions and passed, or I got casted at leaving school one day, or I showed up to my friend's audition to encourage him and got selected instead. There are some wild audition stories and backstories on how idols became idols. This one is just so entirely bizarre that I just couldn't help but be interested in it. David Yong, Singaporean entrepreneur, CEO, lawyer, and now K-pop idol. What a combination. And this isn't some tiny startup GoFundMe CEO. This is big time CEO. And apparently he's been working with RBW for a few things, and he now has a single titled Maybe Love featuring Miss Moonbyul of Mamamoo. This entire story is just so intriguing to me that I just had to listen to this. I had to know what he was bringing to the table and how Moonbyul was going to contribute to this. So that's what we're going to do today. Here we go. Where else? I know there have been multi-talented people in the industry, but where else are you going to find a multinational entrepreneur and CEO and lawyer be a K-pop idol with one of the most well-known female rappers in the industry? That just doesn't happen. So here we go. Let's just full send it. 3, 2, 1. Extremely lighthearted so far. 시간은 12시야 벌써 막차 보낸 채로 떠들고 있어 아직도 부족해 우리 대화 일부러 거리에 거리 묻는다 넌 이미 알았겠지 내 맘 Looking for another issue, yeah 무겁지 않은 웃긴 걸로만 Let me promise I'll be with you, yeah You make me smile, you make it right 아직 보내고 싶지 않아 사실 할 말 남았으니까 Baby 내 생각에 말야 Oh, baby don't worry, I'll be on your side Baby don't Oh, it's so bright and it's so happy, hold up Hey yo, this is so feel good. I love this. Is this the second time we're on this bridge today? Because we just watched. Oh. Classic Buell verse right there. A little bit of the sass, a little bit of the vibes. Really nice flow. Nice rap, but also throwing a little bit of melody in there as well. I hear those background vocals back there. 차가워진 새벽에 다가오는 이 공기와 조용해진 거리
처음부터 사랑이었다고 내 맘 받아줄래 I'll be on your side Baby don't worry cause I never lie
Oh, she held that note a little bit longer.
Baby don't worry I'll be on your side
But this song flows really nicely though. Really a long outro. Oh, a little bit of Hammond organ in the background. What an interesting project. Huh. It's just a really straightforward feel-good pop song. Interesting. I'm gonna give it to him. Like, for someone who I had to like read a couple articles about him before hitting record, but as someone whose like main focus has not been music oriented, but like someone who's got like kind of like an interest and a passion in music, you can tell that he's got a drive for it. Cause like whenever he had sections where he had to pop off a little bit on the vocals and stuff like that, like he looked comfortable doing it. Like I feel like if someone who's not really invested in like the music industry per se just tried to hop on a music track, you could feel the nervousness and like the inexperience. And while David Young has had 2 releases before this, like K-pop specific releases in the past, you can kind of feel that like confidence, but also just the interest in what he's doing. And I think that's really cool. As like, even as someone who's like never had like direct exposure to like the professional like music scene like this, you can feel that it's not just some rich dude, some rich CEO that just threw money at a company is like, hey, we're gonna do my song. Like, there's genuine like care thrown into this song, and I think that's really cool. Really cool seeing that, like, you know, yes, ultimately at the end of the day he is a very wealthy man who's like assuming helping out RBW with stuff like this, but it just feels like a special single. It doesn't feel like a money grabber or like RBW trying to make a quick easy buck. And I think that's really cool. That's really smart too. That it's just a very neutral song, a very feel good and happy song that lets David Young kind of flex the vocals a little bit when he wants to, but lets him sit in his nice comfortable range, bring in Buell to spice up the verses a little bit. It's just well composed. Huh. Dang, okay. I'm just kind of caught off guard by this. Because I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I did. Because, like, project singles sometimes are my favorite songs that drop throughout the year. Like, last year, we had Popping Su by Billy. Of course, being in a company run by Yoon Jong-shin, the original singer of the song. It was like a match made in heaven, but they absolutely killed it last year. But project singles have this capability of producing something really special every year, and I think this one's no exception. Like, it doesn't really matter if... Like, don't get me wrong, I love Moonbyul. She is my Mamamoo bias. I think her skill set is absolutely ridiculous. She's so talented in so many different facets. And her part in this David Young like project single was, I think, exactly what the song needed. It's like her rapping tone and her like mix of raps and like the little melody and the rapping that she did in her verse, I think really complements David Young's voice and like David Young's section leading up to her verse. I'm just amazed at how like high quality and just how much I enjoyed this. Huh. I'm impressed, you two. I'm impressed. But anyways, that's it from me today. Thank you all for watching along with me. If you did enjoy and want to see what channel icon is, up there. You can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, goodbye.